welcome back to Unicorn Dust Designs. My name is Sammy. If you're new to this channel, then we do DIYs with signs. There's always tons of laughter to be had. If you're anything like me, then you've gone down the TikTok rabbit hole. So today I'm going to show you some of the DIYs that I found on TikTok that I knew I had to try and recreate for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. So this TikTok is Home Good DIYs, and y'all need to check this out because the DIYs are absolutely crazy, and I cannot believe that they're made with Dollar Tree things. So for this one that I'm going to create, we are going to need popsicle sticks. This is the 60 pack from Dollar Tree. You're going to create a hexagon, and then you're going to glue all of the points, the touching points together to create one base. Then you're going to take a piece of paper, you're going to trace it to make a template, and now you're going to start building off of the first one you made. So if you see, I put my hexagon inside the lines, and now I could easily follow this pattern so all of them are the same size. Now, how genius was this person to think of connecting them this way? Because I feel like I would have probably made individual hexagons and then glued them all together, but this just makes it so much easier. I love the idea of having a template, and as you can see, like I started getting a groove as I started doing it and moving a little faster, and this just made it so easy. So you guys, we are going to make 2 of these total. Okay, so I used almost an entire pack of the 60 pack of popsicle sticks. I will say, as I got to the last one on both of them, it kind of got a little janky. I don't know what happened, but I made it work. So if this does happen to you, do not worry. It ends up working out here. Okay. So in hers, I think it's a she. Sorry. Yes. She paints hers. I am going to stain mine, and I'm going to use the Jacobian stain that I've been obsessed with the last couple of videos, and I'm just taking my microfiber cloth. Now, I don't know if it would have been easier just to stain them separately, because what I ran into was that the pieces where like the popsicle sticks connect, it was showing like the raw wood, and I was not digging that. So what I had to end up do is take a like stencil brush from Dollar Tree, dip it into my stain, and then go in. Sorry, this is like a weird angle, but I had to go into all the like little nooks and crannies just to make sure it was covered, because y'all know me, I like a finished piece, and I needed this to be done. You could also leave this raw wood, which would look super beautiful, or you could take this outside and spray paint it, and it would make this like super quick. So after I'm done staining 2 sets of these, then I lay them on top of each other, and I'm going to hot glue wherever the 2 popsicle sticks are touching. So you can see I'm going around gluing them. And then when I am done with that, I'm going to flip it around, and in the middle, to have added security, because I'm going to use a heavier mirror than she did, I am going to stick these popsicle sticks down in the spaces between the 2 layers. I hope y'all are picking up what I'm putting down here. So I put some hot glue on like a cut up popsicle stick and tuck it in there. That way now all of my popsicle sticks are connected and they're not going to separate. And you could see, now I'm going to take this mirror. I've had this mirror, and you guys, it's like a plastic. So it was super, super light and definitely went with my office decor. And I am going to hot glue this on here. Don't worry, I put a lot more when we turn it around. Now, she uses cardboard and a Dollar Tree mirror, which is actually a lot lighter than this. So that is another option. Make sure to check out the link down in the description box to see her TikTok video of this. All right, so now I flip it around. I'm going to grab that hot glue again, and I am just going to apply some more wherever my popsicle sticks are touching that mirror, because I do not want this going anywhere. Then I grab a D hook and I am just gonna drown that sucker in some hot glue. And y'all, this thing is stunning. It just blows my mind the things that people can think of. Like, this is so big and so grand. I'm gonna put it behind my computer in my office space, and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. So I hope you guys like it too. Make sure to check out that link down in the description box to check out the TikTok account for this. All right, you guys, I hope you like that first DIY from TikTok. This individual is like so talented. Like, you have to check the TikTok links that I leave down in the description box for you guys if you are a TikTok user, because it's so crazy the different outlets that are available to us now, like YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, where you can find all of these creative people and creative DIYs, and it blows my mind the things people come up with, and then I'm always like, why didn't I think of this myself? But like I said, all of the TikTok links will be down in my description box for you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of them. So let's go ahead. Oh, duh. And if you're digging me, if you're digging the channel, if you're digging the DIYs, then make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. I also have links down in my description box for you for my Instagram, my Facebook. I also have a new membership, so check that out as well. And now let's go ahead and get back into the video. So our next two DIYs are going to be done by Jordan's Gems. She has so much Dollar Tree DIY stuff, you guys. So check out her link down in the description box. We are going to start with 2 cake pans and a napkin holder. I decided to paint mine. She left hers silver, so you do you. You know my drill. We are going to hot glue the napkin holder to the bottom of one of our cake pans. Then we are going to grab our nautical rope, and we are just going to start going around and around and around until we cover this entire thing. Now, you guys, I was adamant. I was like, I am not going to Dollar Tree and buying more nautical rope. So all my nautical rope is all different sizes. You got to do what you got to do. So I continue to go around this, and you'll see we cover the entire base. So now you can't see that napkin holder bottom. Then I'm going to grab that nautical rope, and we're going to come all the way up the top of our napkin holder. So you could see I'm just working with what I got. This was like the, I think, 8-foot nautical rope, and then I grabbed the 9.5. If anybody has a link for Amazon nautical rope that's less than Dollar Tree, let me know. Link it down below. And then I'm just going to go up top, and we are going to cover this entire thing so you don't see any of that silver. Next, you're going to grab 4 of these gold baskets, and I'm sure you can use different ones, but this is what she used, so this is what I'm going to use. And we're going to grab some twine, feed it through both of the baskets around the middle of the napkin holder. You're going to tie this off. I double knot it, and then I feed it like back through the baskets and tie it on the other side too. I'm always about security, okay? I want this to last. All right, so now we're going to take another 2 baskets. I know it's hard to see, but they're basically sitting on top of the bottom baskets. So again, we're going to take some twine. This was a little hard to like hold and feed the twine through, but you know, I made it work. So as you can see, just feeding the twine through, going to tie that tight on there and then double knot it. So we have it that attached, hashtag duh, okay? Now, after we do that, we're going to grab some zip ties. You can also get zip ties at Dollar Tree. And we are going to attach them wherever they are touching each other. So you can see the baskets are sitting on top of that bottom gold basket, and where they're sitting on top of each other, I'm applying those zip ties so that they don't move around on us. So this was so much fun to make, and it becomes so practical to use, and I love it. So now we're taking that bottom cake pan. You're going to put some marbles in there. I actually filled it up a little bit more, you guys. It made it easier to turn. And then just load it with your favorite things. You can use this in the kitchen for fruit. You could put hand towels in it and decorations for a bathroom. I am actually using mine on my craft table, and it has like my twine, tools, Mod Podge and stuff in there, and it works so great. So I love this one. Definitely give it a try. And I wanted to remind everybody that I do have a membership now. And all it is, you guys, is added benefits to what you already get from me. We're going to be doing a live wood round this month, which is going to be a lot of fun. So definitely check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description box for you. All right, this one, again, same creator as the previous DIY. Now, I believe for hers, she used 5x8 frames from Dollar Tree. I'm using the 6x8 canvas frames, and I'm going to cut them off. Now, don't think I waste these canvases. Canvases are great for heat transfer vinyl, and you can use them for so many other projects. So keep a hold of them. Don't throw them away. So I am going to take the canvas off of 4 of these total. But in reality, you can use as many as you want because you can build this to be huge if you want to. So after I'm done taking all of these off, any day now, I'm going to grab more popsicle sticks. Now I used 9 each on mine because I did want them to have a space in between. If you don't like this space, I'd add probably 10. Now I'm going to hot glue these all on here, and I'm pretty sure you guys get the concept of hot gluing on here, so I won't make you watch me hot glue 4 frames with these. Okay, so now that this is done, I'm showing you different ways you could kind of set this up. Because the options are kind of endless, but I'm going to go with hers, and I am going to hot glue one horizontally and vertically. Now, I ran into a hiccup because we all know the frames are, kind of janky. They're not very straight. So before hot gluing, play around with them so you can find the even sides so that they, don't have spaces and look wonky. So after I finally find it, I hot glue them all together. Once it's hot glued together, I am staining it with, you guessed it, Jacobian. Now this would look gorgeous as just the raw wood. You can paint this a different color. I ended up staining mine, and then I didn't film it, but all of the edges I ended up painting black to go with kind of like the theme I've been doing. And then we just grab these little mini baby clothespins that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to hot glue them on. They 4x6 pictures fit perfectly on here, and I just love the functionality of this. And like I said, you can build onto this. So there I painted it black. And then I am just going to take some twine, tie it in a knot on each side. And I didn't want my hanger to show, so I'm only making it long enough to where the twine goes to the top. That way when I hang it up, you're not going to see the string of this picture holder anywhere. So look at how cute this is. Like I said, this was so simple, but it's very functional. I loved how high end it looks as it all came together. And I already put mine on like the side of one of my shelves by my computer desk to put pictures of my kids in. And I love it. So much inspiration. This is Brie by Average But Inspired, and her Dollar Tree DIYs are just so easy to recreate that you'll definitely want to check her out. So this one, you guys, funny story, I already filmed, uploaded, and everything without this DIY because my phone basically lost the footage, and then all of a sudden a week later on Thursday, it pops up in my phone. Like, can you just curse technology, please? But anywho, I thought that was really funny. I decided to add it into the video and just re-upload it and redo my voiceover. So you guys are so super welcome. Okay, let's get into this DIY. You're gonna need the 3 nesting boxes from Dollar Tree. You can also use trays or other boxes as well. I'm going to take scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby, and what I did was measure the inside of our boxes. You don't want to put the box on top of the scrapbook paper and then trace it, because then your paper is not going to fit in there. So make sure you're measuring the inside of your boxes. I'm using my paper cutter, and then once you get all of your paper cut for all 3 boxes, I love this paper, it's so beautiful. You are just going to get your Mod Podge, and we are going to do a nice even coat on the very bottom, and then we are going to lay our paper, smooth it out, put a coat on top. Now, I will say with these boxes, when I applied the Mod Podge, it gave the inside sides of the box like this look, like it had like a wet stain in it or something. I'll show you coming up here. So after I'm done coating the top of these scrapbook pages, hold on, here it is right here. I'm going to show you. You see how it looks like it's like water damaged? So I ended up just taking the Mod Podge and coating the inside sides of the boxes. And now this is just one of those like block signs from Dollar Tree that come out seasonally. I just took the image off, left the front white because I thought it went well with the scrapbook paper. And we're just using hot glue. I'm using my measuring mat to find the middle. And then I'm going to lay it down. And you guys know me and my weird measuring. So I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to find my spaces, and then all you do is hot glue these babies on. And you guys, you'll see how I have it set up. It holds a lot of weight, and I'm not having any issues with it. Now, I think hers was used with the like Dollar Tree 1x2s, because hers is a lot smaller and condensed, and she used hers for like jewelry and stuff. So keep that in mind. Mine came out a lot taller. When I finished, I was like, why does mine look so different than hers? And it's because my stick in the background was way big. But look at how cute it came out. So simple. I've done something kind of similar to this using the trays, but I love the colors. I even love how I like set it up. I think I'm just going to take it as is and put it in my bathroom. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed these TikTok DIYs. Make sure to check out these creators down in my description box and show them some love and see what else that they've created. I hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you soon. Yeah, we're in my bathroom. And now that I've seen it, I really need to redecorate that, but we're getting work done on the house, so I need somewhere quiet to be. But this is just not appealing. If I sit just like on the toilet. What we have to do, right? Yes, I am in the bathroom. Like I could have done this in the morning. Oh, my back hurts. I'm like strapped up, you guys. Let's see if you guys can see this. Strapped up. No pause pack. I'm in here